Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. Today I'm gonna be showing you a strategy that I used in order to specifically target farm these divination cards. And what I was farming, it was dunes. I did 50 maps. The strategy that I used, it was with Abyss. Yeah, I know a lot of you hate Abyss and Scarabs of Risk, but it's just really meta right now. It's really good. So I use these Scarabs. To be honest, it's kind of a cheap strategy, and well, to be honest, the profits were okay. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna do a map now, and I'm gonna show you how it looks. Hopefully you're gonna enjoy it. Here we go, without further ado. I will link in the description the Atlas tree, of course. And well, from there on out it should just be pretty basic and simple. So as you can see, we have a lot. We have 480 currency. So what we're trying to do is we're trying to farm the divination cards. We're using Maven's chisels. That's why we have 100% more divination cards. Big pack size, 90%. And obviously we're using a regex in order to get this big quantity. And well, we're trying to just kill all the bad mobs. We can't really do everything. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna start clearing the map. You know, just fishing for some good altars. Because, well, they can give us item quants, they can give us divination cards drops. And all of them, because of the scarab that we're using with the divination cards, they all gonna get transferred to the boss. And they're gonna get doubled. And that's good. Oh, we don't want to go there. Oh, that's nice. Valdos. Yeah, just be careful. Don't go to the boss. Don't kill him before you finish the map. It happened for me once. But yeah. As you can see, not bad strategy. I did add Blight into it as well. Just for the extra mobs. I believe that, well, they adding into the pool. And maybe you can drop some more divination cards. It's not been bad. Not bad results at all. Look, so we got a chance to drop a divination cards, which results in quality gems. We want to take it. Again, remember, they can all double at the end, so we want that. The only problem with this kind of maps is they tend to take a lot of time, so about 10 minutes a map. I know it's not very efficient, but we do get a lot of loot, so it's fine. I do have a very strict filter. I can't see any T16s. I can't see a lot of bubblegum currency. It needs to be at least a chaos, from what I remember when I set it anyway. On this kind of farm, you definitely want to have some kind of spell casting. So you want to have a passive which says that you have a 20% chance, not 25% chance, sorry, whenever you casting a spell, that you're opening all the chests. That's what is helping you know with these little hordes here. So you're opening them and, well, it just kind of saves your wrist. So that's good. But yeah, as you can see, we're getting a lot of chaos so far. Exalt orbs, and that's unfortunate. Could have been divine, the same ratio. But yeah, normally what I would advise you to do is regarding these power-ups, always try to use them inside the Blight. I don't know why, but during my testing the Abyss monsters, they don't really seem to really get affected by it. We don't really get too much loot from the monsters itself, from the Abyss. We just get more of the loot from the hordes itself. So yeah, I think Blight is to go. That's where you should use all your power-ups, or how you want to call them. Got the Baba. Oh, there we go. I got the Divine as well. Nice. Oh, another Divine. I'm just gonna save that. Wow, another Valdos. Yeah, as you can see, it really pays off. And the investment, I don't think it's that much. Like, it's only one Scarab of Abyss, which costs like 10C now, I wanna say, but somewhere around. It is gonna be the 3 Scarabs of Risk. Yeah, they are about 20C each. So that takes it to about 60C. And then you got the Divination Scarab, that's about 40C a pop. It's not bad, I'm just using that Scarab just because of the double chance, because, well, we target farming in the Divination card, so if we're gonna get that Divination card with the original sin, I just forgot his name. I wanna say Damnation, but I'm not sure. Oh, another Divination, Divine Orb. So that can be really good, because it's just gonna double it, so one of them goes now at the moment for like 44 divines each on the currency exchange. So if you can double it, you are basically 100 divines. But that's not the main focus of the strategy anyway. You're gonna make money in between as well. Like you can see, the profits are big itself. So that's just a nice little bonus. Plus, let's not forget about the fact that you can drop mirror shards in here as well. On this kind of strategy, you definitely want to scry them up. Like I used Basilica and I just cried it onto dunes. Just like dunes, the layout and everything. I don't know, there is like a common bug happening. Everyone is speaking about it on Reddit. It's regarding sometimes some of your extra abysses disappear. So sometimes you should be having more than 3, because 3 is the basic from the map device craft. And they just don't show up, but it's still fine. We don't care, it will just take too long to finish them up after. My build is quite strong, you can do kinda all the mods. There are some annoying mods like volatile calls. I really hate them, because, well, I just kinda like to loot as I go, so I don't waste a lot of time, you know, to come and loot after, especially with these hordes just keep traveling about, and, well, you need to keep clicking and everything. It will take you so much time anyway. The map itself takes a really long time, so it's really annoying, because when you stop to loot, that volatile call just comes and it one-shots me, even though I have 85% fire res, and, well, I got 6k energy shield. Yeah, I know it's not really beneficial, but I didn't change my body armor. I should have went with the regalia or more than 1k energy shield, but now I just got the basic armor just for the explodey. There are lots of builds you could do this farm with. I mean, I know the Scarab of Risk is kinda putting off a lot of people, but the thing is, it's like the investment is only, I don't know, well, if we're not gonna take in consideration that Divination Scarab, it's not really that much, so I think it's good. It's a decent farm. If you're gonna get a bad modifier, just exit. It's okay, and then just go around another map. That's the best. So yeah, so now we're gonna be using these power-ups. Oh, why it keeps texting me? Oh, sorry about that. The only problem with Blight is the lag usually that it creates, but because I'm playing Penance Brand, not really a problem. I can just drop all my penances on the floor and they just gonna kill all the mobs. I always drop a portal, doesn't matter, next to my stuff, just, you know, to not fuck up, and then I'm kinda losing them up. I'm not even gonna pick them up, it's not worth it. I'm not gonna count it at the loot at the end. If you want, you can do it, but again, remember guys, I'm hiding on my filter all the T16s, but just a lot of stuff, honestly, that could add to the loot. So we got 10 divination cards. Let's see. Yeah, we got Demigod's Wager. Right, so we are back. We just finished our 50 maps. We're just gonna go to the test folder and I'm gonna show you. As you can see, for Valdos, we got 39 Valdos. So, really good. Good profit. Voidborg key. Yeah, we got 3 of them. Oh, not 2, sorry. 2 of them. On the map test, we got a lot of fortresses maps, memories. Just remember guys, like I told you, I'm not picking up any tier 16 maps. It's just not worth it anymore for me. This is the loot tab. We got 41 divines in 50 maps, which is really good. 53 exalted orbs, but if you remember, like I showed in the highlights, I got an exalted altar, so that's why I got so many. If I remember right, I got 18 in that map, so we're looking at only like 35 maybe exalted in all these maps, but it's really looking good. 342 gem cutters, chisels, almost 2k chaos orbs. And, well, the other bubblegum currency. And now, well, for the big reveal. This is how much we got. We got 14 7 years bad luck. Well, finally, we had a bit of bad luck. We didn't drop the big divination card, which I will show you now. It's this, the Damnation. We didn't drop any. It's really unfortunate. Earlier, before doing this 50 maps challenge, I did do 30 of them, and I did drop twice the Damnation, and obviously it got doubled because of the Divination Scarab, the Belfering, yeah, well, whatever the name is, I just can't say it. Yeah, so with that Scarab, and that helped us out. And yeah, back to it. Well, I don't know if it's a good enough sample size, so for 14 7 years bad luck, what I did on my filter, I just let the Demigod's Wager, which is the other card, here I'll show you again, you see, the Demigod's Wager, the one that at 7 of them gives you Orb of Annulment, so that's the shittiest card, so I just put them on my filter to pick them up. We got 132 and we got 14 7 years bad luck. Now I don't know, I'm gonna say for maybe every 10, 11, 9, something like this of Demigod's cards, Demigod's Wager, yeah, maybe you're getting 1 7 years bad luck, it should be. Then we got the Enlightened as well. To be honest, it was a good drop. As you can see, 223 divines, but I think it's gonna be a bit more, because for example these fortresses maps, they selling at 75 chaos a piece, which is not true. I don't know if you guys are a member in this Discord, so what is here, where is it, the Forbidden Trove. So as you can see on fortress maps, it's not selling yet, hang on, fortress maps, yeah, so 0.5 divines each, yeah, you got a big number, but they selling, I've been selling them like that, so I don't know, we can count them for more, so maybe it's gonna be 20 divines alone only in the fortress map, so a 6 divine difference. I believe we can sell it, obviously. Another big loot that we got, we did have these gloves. Where is it? Tests. Yeah, these gloves. They selling for, well, it's 1.3. It was 1.7 the other day when I dropped it. Yeah, so they selling for what, divine and a bit. Yeah, I got it from Mercenary. Remember, always check your mercenaries, they are really good. And overall, I think the loot as well, what is not showing on the maps, is the fact that all of these, they are originator maps. So, well, we got Dunes, and they selling for about, I wanna say 60-70 chaos each. and it's only showing 3 chaos, which is not true. So we are looking at a lot more profit. Another thing that I would do in order to increase my profit, it's like you're gonna take a random map. That's why we're not using singular focus, by the way, it's just not worth it. Let's say Ashenwood, it's not gonna be used. So there you go, you have a canyon, and now canyons sell for, let's see, so random originator. For a random originator, if I remember, yeah, about 40 chaos, 35 chaos each. It's not really good, but for canyons, with canyons you can sell it for 80 chaos, maybe 70, maybe 60. Even 0.3 divs is about 60 chaos. So you are just kind of doubling your profit just by applying a Orb of Horizon on it. And it's easier because then someone will just come and just buy it in bulk, all of it. And well, it's just that simple. To be honest, the only bad thing about this strategy, obviously, like a lot of you said, it's the Scarab of Risk. They are a bit annoying, you can get some bad mods. But what I did, I was basically using a very strict regex, which is that, I'll drop it in the video. So what happens with these regex? I don't want to have any volatile cores. Yeah, I just really hate them. I don't want. And neither maximum resistance, you know, negative maximum resistance. They are kind of bad for my build as well. Then I just put additional modes like shaper mode and stuff like this, which they just give you a basic item quantity increased as well in the maps. But well, anyway, I'll drop it in the video just so you know. It's just like really hard to hit it on this to hit them mods. You're gonna have some rerolling to do. I think on average it's about 20-30 chaos a reload map. So it does cost some money, but it's, well, it's kind of strict. The exalted orbs as well. You're just gonna exalt the maps in order to have like a more quantity and more pack size. Overall, I think it was a good experience. But yeah, the maps were taking too long. That's the only problem with the Abyss. But the loot is worth it. It's a really good starting point. You don't really have to use the Scarabs of Risk. You don't even have to use Blight. I just used it like this. But I think it was a nice alternative. If you would go for an extra Abyss, for example, so you're gonna go with, let's say, these Scarabs, I would suggest you to just do it on a canyon or cemetery maybe, or some other map, because as I said, there is like a known bug on Dune's map where your Abyss just disappear. I will just show you the tree really quick to make it easy. So to explain a bit what I'm doing here, well, I'm stopping all the bad Scarabs to drop. As you can see, I even stopped the Abyss because we have a very big chance of dropping Abyss Scarabs. Yeah, I know you could potentially lose an extra Abyss just spawning in your map, but it's already, the map takes so long. I mean, I didn't really care because, well, how much Abyss spawn rate we had? We had... where is it? Yeah, it's not showing me now. I wanna say 68. Well, anyway, we had over 50% chance for Scarabs to be Abyss Scarabs, and we don't really want that. Now Blight is more, it's better, you know, as in like a profit on Scarabs, because one of them costs like 40 chaos and the other one costs 80 chaos. Well, it's more the rarer ones, but it's still fine. So that's why we're blocking them. We have a lot of Scarab chance and explicit modifiers, you know, on your maps to scale with the risk and everything. It's okay to take this node because your maps get an additional 2% chance to contain an Abyss on 2% increased pack size. And as you can see, I showed it in the other video, I had like 92% or something like that pack size, but usually we're just going over 100, so it's 100% chance mostly to just get an extra Abyss. That's why you've seen 4 there. I only took the Blight for the extra mobs. I think it was really alright, plus it gives me more chance to drop Blight Scarabs, which are good. They are, yeah, they just add nice to the profit. We're taking all the Scarab nodes. I'm taking this node just for the extra 5%. Sorry, for the 10%. Extra 10% to be higher. To be honest, you don't really even need that. You're gonna drop a lot of maps anyway, but just take it, why not? I was taking this with increase the monsters. I don't know if this affects the drops of divination cards. I just wanted to have more monsters, so I guess stuff to kill. Hopefully that is gonna drop the divination cards. Again, we're taking the wheel. Well, we don't care about that node. Take ambush scarabs 100% and cartography scarabs. Because with the cartography scarabs, as you can see here on the test, see it? Risk. So we oversustained a lot. Because remember, we were using well, 3 scarabs on every map, and now we got 143. So yeah, we oversustained a lot. It's worth it. So yeah, that's how you pathing. Obviously take all these map nodes, all the map nodes, all the map nodes. Just the extra scarabs. This is really important. I tested it without, well, before these 50 maps, and well, what basically happens, your abyss is not gonna travel that much. You're still gonna get the hordes, but it's not as good. Not even that many hordes, to be honest, anymore, and they are like the main purpose. They are the main loot. That's where the magic happens, to be honest. So yeah, definitely don't drop this. It's really important. I put an extra 2 points here just to get the memory influence map. And well, yeah, it's kind of self-explanatory. If you don't have enough points, I would say maybe drop the Blight. Maybe drop one of these nodes, map nodes, maybe this 3 points, and then you have another 4, so 7 points. Yeah, you could drop these points as well, and this. So it's like in a total of 11 points. It's a good farm, and well, I think you should try it out if your bit can handle it. Now at the moment I will be working on my next video, which will be a budget farm, which would be with Blight, because now at the moment the Blight Scarabs are very high and everyone kind of wants to farm it. And I think I found a solution about it, how we could farm it as well, more on a budget. If you enjoy Blight, if you want the loot explosions and everything, and don't worry, no, it's not gonna contain any Scarabs of Risk. So yeah, thank you very much for watching the video, and I hope you enjoyed.